The South African President Jacob Zuma has said he hopes to speak to the wife of Eugene Terre'blanche to convey his condolences following the murder of her husband. Police say the white supremacist was killed in a dispute over farm workers' wages. In a public TV address, Mr. Zuma called the murder of Mr. Terre'blanche a cowardly act. The BBC's Karen Allen reports from Mr. Terre'blanche's farm in the northwestern town of Vensterdorp.
Tears for a man who lived a violent life and died a violent death. A heavy police presence near the farm where Eugene Terre'blanche was killed in an apparent dispute over pay. This is a neighbourhood where to some he was almost a legend, an icon. But the grey-bearded figure was an infamous leader of the right-wing group, the AWB. Famed for his firebrand style and racist views, he spent 3 decades resisting the moves to end the brutal apartheid state. His paramilitary movement, largely made up of farmers, grabbed the headlines in the 90s with dramatic stunts like this. Driving an armoured vehicle into this building where reconciliation talks were underway.
For some, this killing was a political act. Though Eugene Terre'blanche toned down his florid rhetoric, he symbolised white fears, which in some quarters are resurfacing.
The remnants of his movement blame his death on elements within the ruling party, the ANC.
The death of Mr. Terre'blanche is a declaration of war from the black community of South Africa to the white community.
Just over a week after a liberation song sung by the ANC inciting hatred against white farmers was banned by the courts, President Zuma has gone on TV to condemn the murder and call for unity.
I condemn this act, cowardly act, and the murder of Mr. Terre'blanche. It's not acceptable in our society, in our democracy.
Despite huge strides in the past 20 years, the killing of one of the country's most infamous figures has exposed South Africa as a nation still nursing deep racial wounds. Karen Allen, BBC News, South Africa.